Hey guys, today we're talking about why guys don't reach their goals. All right. So, if you read any of the things about guys reaching goals, guys in relationships, you will see all the guys complain that it's the girl's fault, right? All the girls complain that it's the guy's fault. So, if you're a guy and you're not reaching your goals, you have to ask yourself, what are you doing or what are you not doing that's preventing you from reaching your goals? What are your goals? Why do you have those goals? What interests you about those goals? So, think about why you're doing the things that you're doing and why you're doing them and if you want to change them or do them differently. But instead of sitting there being in victim mode, and saying, I can't find a date, or people always break up with me, figure out what it is that you want and how to get there and focus on that. Don't play video games all day. Don't scroll on your phone all day. Don't spend half of your day stoned on weed. That's not the way to reach goals, guys. All right? So, why guys don't reach their goals? All right. The biggest one, I think, one of the biggest ones is family, friends, work, and the world. You're so focused on what other people want that you're not doing anything that you want. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How long do you want to stay there? If you have something to do that you don't want to do, don't go. Cancel it. I know a lot of people will say, well, it's family, or it's my parents, or it's whatever. It doesn't matter. You have the right to say, I don't want to go to this thing. If you plan a dinner 2 weeks in advance and then the day of the dinner, you don't really want to go, you want to do something else, or you just don't feel like going, you should be able to say, I don't feel like going. Now, I know a lot of people don't think that way and don't feel that way, especially depending on who it is, but that's a really good way to live life because you're constantly doing things that you don't want to do if you live the other way, which is, well, I said I would go, so now I gotta go. You said you wanted to go at that time, but now today, maybe you don't want to go, so don't go. Distractions, all right? We got having sex, that's always fun, right? We got watching porn, we got playing video games, and we got scrolling on our phone. For me, I don't play video games, I don't have a lot of sex. Porn's in there somewhere, but it's not consuming me. Scrolling on my phone is ridiculous. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I pick up my phone to do something and I don't do the thing that I picked up my phone for. I just start scrolling. I'm like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? This TikTok. Oh my God, this Insta. And I forget what I was even on the phone for. So I put the phone down and I'm like, oh shit, I got to go back and do the thing that I originally picked up the phone to do, like look up something or Google something or chat GPT something or put something in my calendar. So if you're walking around with your phone in your hand all day and all night and you're not getting anything done except scrolling, watching stupid little things that you think are funny, meanwhile, your body's out of shape or you're not going to the gym or you're not eating right or you're not sleeping well, you're not getting up early, you're not going for that run, you're not going out on that date, you're not calling friends, especially male friends, all right, then you're not going to reach your goals and you're going to be miserable because no one's around. You're like a hermit. You're playing video games, you're watching porn, and you're scrolling on your phone. Whereas you could be doing other things and reaching goals. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I do all the things that I need to do, I work, I see my friends, I see my family, I go to the gym, I do all those things, but then the other part of that is distractions, sex, porn, watching video games, and scrolling on your phone. All right, so you got half of it done, right? So that's a good thing. You're in a good spot. But the other things that you want to do are not getting done, right? Yeah, you go to work, you work hard. You go to the gym, you work hard. You spend time with friends and family, that's an effort. But what are the things that are your goals outside of that? What's the career change, or what's the educational change, or what's the spiritual change that you want to go through that you're not going through because you're distracted? All right, so you want to cut some of these things down. And it's like, are you busy just being busy, or are you actually being powerfully productive? All right. So I know a lot of people that will do things all day, all night. They'll run around, they'll get up, they'll do stuff. They got friends, they got family, they got shopping, they got to go to this store, they got to go do this thing, they got to watch this game. And the end of the night, they're exhausted. And what did they get done for themselves? Absolutely nothing. Did they learn anything new? Probably not. Did they take a class? Did they do something that helped them feel better or more confident, or like they were learning about who they were in the world? Absolutely not. They didn't. So that's kind of what you want to do more of with your time. So the new you, all right, the new you is going to start your day with a plan for productivity. Just write it down, put it in your phone. What am I going to do today? If you want to start with one thing, start with one thing. If you want to start with 5 things, start with 5 things. But don't overwhelm yourself. If you know you're not going to do 5 things, don't write down 5 things. Put down 2 things, all right? Cut out your phone and video games. Those are the biggest distractions, the biggest time consumers. On your phone all day. I know I don't need a lockbox, but a lot of times I will just leave my phone in my room and go downstairs, or leave my phone downstairs and get in the car, or get in the car and put it in the console. So try and cut out the time that you're looking at your phone. Don't grab your phone every time you stop at a light. All right? How much does that happen? That's why every time you're at a light, we're blowing the horn now like crazy, because the people in front of us are looking at their damn phone. So cut out some time where you're just like, I'm not going to have my phone. A good amount of time is an hour. If you can do more than that, or you want to do more than that, then do more than that. But at least an hour where you're just like, I don't have my phone. Go sit outside in nature. Go to the park. Go for a walk. Don't take your phone. 60 minutes, write down something about you. Here's what I like. Here's what I don't like. Here's how I feel today. I feel sad. I feel lonely. I wish I had my girl back. I wish I had this job. I want to apply for this job. I want to go to this country. I want to visit this state. I want to get into shape. I want to eat better. I want to talk to my dad more. I want to see my brother more. I want to spend time with my nieces and nephews. I want to see my grandma. Whatever it is, you're gonna do whatever you need to do because you're different. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what you want to do. Only you know that. So what are the things that you want to do that taking that 60 minutes to write down will help you do? Think about it. How do I feel about the relationship with my dad? How do I feel about the relationship with my ex? How is that affecting me in getting another girl or going on another date? How is my morale? How's my self-esteem? How's my confidence? How can I improve all of those things? If they're low, how can I raise them? If I'm not confident, how can I be more confident? Right? If I have low self-esteem, how can I raise my self-esteem? That's what you want to do when you're writing down stuff in that 60 minutes. All right, guys, so you got your phones cut out for an hour and you have writing down something for that hour. Goals, plans, future. It could be next year, next month, next week, tomorrow. Figure out what you want to do with your life. I know a lot of guys have problems looking out, looking forward, like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. I kind of have a pretty good idea of what I want to do in 5 or 10 years. Will it happen? Maybe not. I might change my mind next week. But right now, I have a focus on where I want to be in 5 or 10 years. That's always good to have. Do you want to be married? What kind of car do you want to own? What state do you want to live in? Do you want children? Do you want to stay single? Think about all of those things and then start creating some high-level plans on how you're going to get there and how you're going to get the things that you want. We can't do that if we're constantly distracted. All right? So if you like this content, subscribe, because then you'll get a little notification every time I put up something new. And of course, like and share. Questions. How do you start? Comment below with start, and I'll send you some tips. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.